Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look at Bitcoin. We're going to run through what is happening. Obviously, big pullback in the market. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. And don't forget to jump in the Discord. Link is in the description. It's absolutely free to join. Over 4,000 people talking about crypto 24/7. Right, let's get down to the desktop. Okay, so we're going to start on coin market cap. Now, the total market cap of all crypto is down 5.68% at the time of recording. And we're hovering just over the 1 trillion mark at $1.01 trillion. And Bitcoin has pulled back 6.31% in the last 24 hours at 20,788.21. So this is as predicted. We expected it to go up a little bit higher. We expected it to pull back. It's a big week this week for crypto, but we did see Bitcoin price shed $1,000 within 3 minutes as the US CPI inflation overshoots. So this is, it's crazy, right? Like it really is. And you just have a look at the red candle here. And obviously everybody that's a bear in the space comes out talking about 10K. I've seen 7K now, and I even saw a 5K earlier. So, all these people talking about, the fact that the market is going to crumble. Like, I'm aligned to a lot of that, scenario. When we go green, we see everybody just go absolutely bullish. I say everybody, it's not everybody. We've been saying, I think I said in my last video, in fact, that it can't go on for much longer, right? I think that was in one of the Lunar videos I did. What I was actually talking about was the whole market. It can't just be green and go up when the volume isn't there and the financial landscapes don't look particularly good. Now, data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed BTC/USD swiftly falling $1,000 after the consumer price index CPI inflation for August came in at 8.3% year on year. So this is huge, right? Basically, what I believe is happening in this scenario is we're basically going to be going into a deep recession. And if it keeps going the way that it's going to be very difficult to get out of it for many, many years. So my expectation off the back of that, and I have been saying this an awful lot for a few weeks now, and Nick and myself have been talking about lower lows, throughout July, throughout August, that we expect it to happen, right? We expect lower lows. Now, I don't know if I'm quite ready to say that I'm aligned to a 10K, but everything is possible, right? These are classed as risk assets. So, make sure that you've got an understanding. Go away, do that research. I'm not a financial advisor. Go away, do that research, make your own financial decisions. But one of the things that I'd be encouraging people to do is look at where to put their money in a recession, or when you're going into a recession, because that is the sort of research that I think people should be looking at. I think there's going to be some phenomenal offers over the coming weeks and months in the crypto space, right? And we've been saying this, right? We expect lower lows, which means we expect it to go under the previous low that I called out that I was expecting in June, right? And I called that out in May. So we've got a good hit record when it comes to getting these right. And we've been sort of pointing out how we expect the market to go, and we haven't been flip-flopping like a lot of other influencers claiming that they're just looking at data, and they're really looking at indicators that haven't been in the environment that we're in right now. And a lot of these, in my opinion, are going to be invalidated. Now, let's just circle back and go back in time a little bit and remember what it was like when we were in the bull market, right? How many indicators we're talking about, going to 100K for Bitcoin, and a lot of these were invalidated. We're going to see this in the bear phase of the market as well, because we're in a recession already, in my opinion. Although people are talking about going deep into a recession and struggling to get out of it, let's just be really honest here. Things are going to be a struggle for many families out there which means that people aren't going to have the money to invest in cryptocurrency as an example, right? So just be aware of all of this stuff. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about and I have concerns about when it comes to Bitcoin is, around the US, and I've mentioned this on a previous video, but I think it's really telling, right, that, there's potential for a Bitcoin ban proposal after, the upgrade for Ethereum. Obviously, Vitalik has come out and said, about the fact that, it's greener, and we've got this climate change agenda that's going on. They say it's based by science, but who knows? These days, with a lot of stuff, in my opinion, not suggesting that climate change is one of those, but a lot of sectors, they're paid to come up with what fits the agenda. So just be aware of these things. But the agenda is about being more green, reducing our carbon footprint, and Bitcoin is not aligned to that. So it looks like the US are looking to potentially make it very, very difficult, perhaps even regulate it out of the space. And it's going to be difficult to get those Bitcoiners to change Bitcoin. And there's also benefits to moving from proof of work, right? And moving to basically doing what Ethereum is doing. There's many benefits to that. One being security as well, right? And there'll be a lot of people that talk about bugs and potential issues that could arise over the coming weeks and months if they haven't already. So just be aware of that as well. Just want to sort of come on to the climate change aspect of things, right? Lawsuit against Russian government launched over emissions. So this is a global thing, right? So I just want to not scare people around Bitcoin, but I kind of do want to talk about it and at least put it out there so people can go and make informed decisions for themselves, right? So it's great to document this stuff as well, in the respect that look, it's a global thing, right? So if the US look to regulate Bitcoin out of existence, don't think that other governments won't, right? Particularly when you talk about one world governments and stuff like that, there's also an agenda for. So look, these are just things that I want to, spitball, just put out into the YouTube. And I'm interested to get your views and opinions on it all, right? Like, I'm on the fence with all this stuff. Like, how many times has Bitcoin been banned? Like over 200 or 2,000 times. It's you lose count. Is it too big to fail? I think it is, but I'm interested to get your views and opinions as well. So do let me know in the comments below. Look, I expect lower lows. I don't know if I'm ready to say that I'm aligned to a 10K. Let's see if we can get down to 19K, 16K, 14K, and then we'll start to talk about maybe a 10K. But I think there's still some support levels that need to be hit. And for those of you that are talking about being degen, getting into these projects, fill your boots, but do that knowing that you're putting people at immense risk of losing all of their money in a volatile market. And with everything that's going on in the world, I just don't think it's a good landscape to be saying those sorts of things. And for those of you that also say that, who's going to sell their Bitcoin and their cryptocurrency, particularly Bitcoin at like 10K, 14K, 16K, and it will be those people that need to feed their kids, heat their homes, and keep the lights on for their businesses. Those will be the people. And I do think it's going to get really, really bad before it gets really, really good. So just, take what I say with a pinch of salt, but do let me know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comments below. So interested to read through those. If you enjoyed today's video, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.